And there you have it. That's what happened when the murder club hit the beach. All in all, my first semester at Mimo High was everything I had hoped for. Finally, I had friends and I had fun. But towards the end of the summer vacation, with the start of the second semester only a few days away, my happy high school life suddenly came to a shocking end. Dun dun dun. Final day. I awakened from sleep slowly, like a drowning girl reaching for the surface of the sea. I wonder what time it is. I tried to reach down and pick up my phone, but my body doesn't respond. I can't move a muscle. Something isn't right. It is happening again. Iggy? Iggy the piggy? I must still be dreaming, because the guinea pig that appeared at the end of my bed just now, it was the size of my Shetland pony. I need to wake up. But just then, I hear something else. Footsteps. Someone is walking down the hallway and finally stopping outside my bedroom door. The door opens as somebody steps in. I squeeze my eyes shut. I don't want to see who it is. Maybe it's Jill or one of my parents. But maybe it isn't. Greetings, friend. Open your eyes and see. It's Paintius Drinkerson, president of the murder club. He's standing by the side of my bed, staring down at me. I still can't move. It's like my entire body is encased in ice. Our eyes meet. One last time. It's Words with Paintius, episode 238. The word of today, graduation. Okay. Ooh. Hello? Ah! I leap out of bed, every inch of my skin drenched in cold sweat. Slowly, my breathing begins to return to normal, and my heart stops trying to escape through my ribcage. It was just another nightmare. What? The sound of someone knocking on my bedroom door startles me. I can still see those soulless yellow lights. Who's there? Claire? Is it okay if I come in? Jill! Of course it is. After waiting for my permission, the bedroom door opens. And my younger stepsister, Jill Redfield. That sounds weird. Tiptoes into the room. Oh, I guess Jill married Chris. That's what it sounds like. Good morning, big sister. Sorry to bother you so early on a Sunday, but I thought I heard you screaming and I got worried. Aw. I reached out and ruffled her hair. Jill's the sweetest little sister in the entire world. We've been living together ever since our parents remarried for the second time. And as I told Chuck on the day I joined the murder club, she's an angel. Don't worry, Jill. I was just having a bad dream. Another one? You've been having them for months now. Was it about the guinea pig again? Jill is telling the truth. The last few months, ever since I first enrolled at Mimo High, I've been having those bizarre dreams several times a week. Sometimes I'm standing on that silent hill, my feet buried in the freezing snow. Other times, Iggy the Piggy appears to me in my bedroom or in the club room at school. And more commonly now, there's blood, and there's hunger, and there's another name. A name that can only be spoken through gritted teeth. The Teeps. Huh? The what? Oh, it's nothing, but yeah, my dream was about the same thing again. Weird, huh? I never even owned a guinea pig. Maybe you should talk to someone about this. I already am, silly. I'm talking to you right now. I decided not to tell her about the part where Paint comes into my room. She'd probably get the wrong impression. She met Paint and the others once before, and she thought they were creepy for some reason. I have no idea why. I decided to change the subject. Say, Jill, did you hear the news about Cham? Oh, you mean the Mima Tan is leaving the band to become an actress? Yeah, kind of a risky move, huh? I mean, Red Tan and Yukio Tan seem to be doing just fine by themselves. Besides, I'm more excited that Diagonal Crosswalks have a new mini album out next week. I love Diagonal Crosswalks. This conversation seemed to have improved her mood. All according to plan. So, big sis, what are your plans for the day? Tell me. I'm gonna shop with Mom. She said she'll buy me anything I wanted. Can't remember the last time Mom bought me anything. But Jill is younger, so naturally she gets spoiled more. No, it's because Mom doesn't like me. Hello? Like, even though she isn't technically Mom's daughter. Yeah, exactly. I have big plans, actually. First, we need to top up Steve Kuhn's food. He has such a big appetite now. Then I'm meeting everyone at the cafe for lunch. Oh, neato. Be careful not to feed Steve Kuhn too much, though. I know, he's the size of a two-seater sofa already. But he's so cute. She glances around the room and her eyes come to rest on the tablet of the glutinous pig. Louis Chen is looking godly today. Jill Stent can't pronounce Tia properly. Neither can I. So she just calls him Louis. Yeah, I gave the tablet a good hard rubbing last night. Oh boy. I wanted it to look its best. Because Plant Senpai said that today was a special day for the club. They're going to take me to a top secret place after we've eaten. Oh boy. I'm not allowed to tell anyone where it is. Okay, that's not suspicious at all. I can't wait to find out what we're doing there. Sounds super fun. You can tell me all about it tonight. Okay, I'm gonna go get dressed. I don't want to keep Mom waiting. Have a wonderful day, dear sister. You too, Jill. I watch her leave with a smile on my face. What a great kid. I better start getting ready myself. I don't want to be late to the meetup. I was at this place again. I arrive at Uncle Mugen's to find Chuck already waiting for me. Hey Claire, over here. Chuck Senpai. I push my way through the bustling Sunday patrons and sit down at the booth. Were we the first ones here? Seems that way. The girls should be here any minute. And as for Paint, we're gonna meet him later. Okay. I took a look around the cafe. The fire a few months ago burned the entire place to the ground, but you will never be able to tell. Akka told me the owner rebuilt it in record time, as good as new. My stomach growls like a cornered animal, and just as I'm thinking about what I'd like to order, the waitress hops over to us. Welcome to Uncle Mugen's, where the food is infinite, nya. My name is Ellie Nanyan, and I'll be your waitress today. Nice to see you again, Ellie Nayon. I'm saying this so wrong, I'm so sorry. My name's Claire, and this is Chuck Senpai. Hey, Claire Nyan and Chuck Nyan. Nyan Yi. Nice to meet you both. Can I start you off with some coffee, Nya? Caffeine is cheating. It violates the spirit. I'm on that water. Nah, no problem. And you, Claire Nyan? Cappuccino for me, please. Coming right up, Nya. What a charming young woman. But anyway, big day today, Claire. So I'm told. I can't wait to find out what we're doing. Yeah. Let's just say that it's one of the Murderers Club's many traditions. Ooh, I'm ready. I'm pumped. I'm psyched. I'm gonna die. Just then, Anka and Clay turn up together. Hey, ladies. Hello. Hi. Get comfortable. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick. Maybe it's just my imagination, but everyone seems a little more subdued than usual today. Even Plant, usually so full of pep and vinegar. It's because they're sad. I'm gonna die. Cheer up, everyone. We still have almost a week of summer vacation left. And we're gonna have fun time today. Yeah. You're right, new kid. Yeah, I've been in the club for a few months now, Plant Senpai. You'll have to stop calling me new kid at some point. Nah. You'll always be the new kid to me. Is Chuck Kun running late? He's in the bathroom. Oh, okay. Well, everyone, make sure you order a nice big lunch. We're gonna need a lot of energy this afternoon. The girl trails off into silence again. Just about to open my mouth to break it when... Ankanyan! Huh? Ellie totters back to the table, carrying a tray of drinks. She places my cup of coffee and chucks a glass of water carefully down on the table. And then dives on Anka, giving her a huge hug. You're looking catastrophically good today, Anka Nyan. I love that sweater on you. Thanks. You're looking perfect? Yeah. This is why you're my best friend. Do you want your usual? Yes, please. Great. Great. Black coffee and a center sandwich coming right up. What about the rest of you? I smile contentedly as I watch my friends place their lunch orders. I never thought that carefree Sundays like this could ever be a part of my world. I shared so many wonderful moments with these girls, and with Chuck and Paint. I wish these midsummer days could just continue on forever. Soon it will be my second semester at Mimo High, and I'm sure we'll get into even more wacky adventures. We'll share so many jokes and grow closer as friends, just like I always dreamed of. And what about you, Claire Nyan? Are you ready to order? Oh, yes, sorry. I was spacing out again and wasn't even looking at the menu. I blurted out the first thing that comes into my mind. I'd like to order bread. The mega beefle. Ooh, a short stack of griddle cakes, melted butter, maple syrup, and a slice of ham. That sounds good. Nothing beats the taste sensation with maple syrup. Collides with ham. Griddle cake, slice of ham. She writes down my order and then turns to walk across the cafe. But as she does, her foot gets caught on something. And she smashes through a nearby table like a pro wrestler. Classic Ellie. Ah, she catapults back to her feet. Oopsie doodle. Let me just clean that up for you. We eat our lunches in silence. I wash down the griddle cakes and ham with my coffee. Damn good food. It's kind of making me hungry, actually. Okay, is everyone finished? Mm-hmm. Anka polishes out the last of her sandwich. She wipes down the strawberry jam from her lips and picks pieces of the turkey and cereal out of her teeth. Cereal. Now I'm finished. Same. Oakley dokley. And it's time to get moving. We have a long walk ahead of us today, gang. I swallow my last mouthful of coffee and smile at them. I'm good to go. Then let's do this. I'll pay for today's tab. It's the least I can do. Let's get this over with then. I stand up and grab my bag, and I follow them out. If I ever set off walking. Okay. Our journey takes us miles and miles, away from the crowded streets of the city, and deep into a nearby forest. Luckily, all the time I spent chasing a certain squirrel around the garden recently has given me plenty of stamina. I still don't know where we're going, but it feels good to get out of the countryside for a change. Seems that Pain is going to meet us there, wherever there is. I can't wait to find out what the Murder Club's big surprise for me is. While Chuck goes on ahead, us girls pass the time by talking. So then this chick, right, here pipes up and says, Steve Kahn, you can't put your nuts in there. I laughed so hard I almost sprouted flowers. We all share a laugh at the memory of one of our earlier missing adventures. I remember that. And then there was that time we forgot the tablet at school. Oh yeah, and then we all had to break in at midnight to get it back. That's right. And the Prez almost got killed by the ghost in the music room. Good times. Good times, good times. Three of them lapsed into silence and stared down at their shoes. They're probably getting tired. We've been walking through these woods for what seems like hours now. There must be something silly I can do to cheer them up and get them smiling again. Say, what if... Just hear me out, okay? What if we just turn around right now and go home? Maybe we can do this another day instead. Yeah, maybe we can. I don't see why it has to be done today. Ahem. Chuck's voice suddenly interrupts their civic conversation. Everyone turns to face him. We're here. It's just over this next hill. Come on. Oh. Was he in the back? I think I saw him in the back. Following Chuck, we ascended a steep slope and finally emerged into a wild hilltop. Ah! I breathed in a lungful of crisp evening air. We've been walking for so long that the sky's beginning to turn pink. The entire city lay stretched out before us like a scale model. The shadows of the buildings are growing longer by the second. The sight of it fills me with determination. Look, everyone! I think I can see Mimo High from up here! Pointed out excitedly, but no one says anything. I hope Pant-senpai gets here soon. He won't want to miss this view. Do you think he'll get here soon, Chuck-senpai? Chuck-senpai? I turn around to face my friends. Mm-hmm. And I freeze when I see the gun pointed at my face. Game over, rookie. It's graduation day. Oh, snap. Do you shoot me? Uh-oh. Hello? You fool. You've killed her. Now we'll never be able to appease the Teeps. Don't worry, Mr. President. I only fired a warning shot. She must have fainted. Good. Don't kill her yet. I need her alive. Leave it to me. Ugh, I was having the most awful nightmare. It was the worst one yet. A nightmare in which my beloved friends betrayed me. But that's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. I slowly opened my eyes. And I find myself staring up into the darkening summer night. Beneath me is a soft bed of long green grass. Did I just take a nap? I'm so silly sometimes. Boss, it looks like our friend is awake. Chuck-senpai? I climbed carefully to my feet, and once again I turned around to face my friends. Paint-senpai? I smiled drowsily as the masked face of the Murderers Club president. I'm glad you made it. Isn't the view from up here simply marvelous? Bobcat. Yo, there isn't much time left. Keep your finger on the trigger. Will do, Chief. I don't understand what's happening. I look over to where the three girls are standing. Anka? Plant-senpai? Play-senpai? What's going on? I'm sorry, but I don't get it. I'm kind of slow sometimes. So you have to explain it to me. Yeah, I'm obviously very, very slow. Like I said before, it's graduation day. But who's graduating? You are. Now I'm really confused. I am? But I'm only a first year. Only enrolled a few months ago. Peyton takes a single step towards me. Allow me to explain. It all started 2 years ago. During the city's last major snowstorm. In the midst of my pursuit of the humble Sasquatch, I crested this very hilltop on which we now stand. And as I paused for a short rest, I found something. A small purple object, out of sight, out of place amongst the white. Huh? Is that a plastic igloo? And then, half buried in the snow nearby, I saw him. Our eyes met. What is that? A guinea pig? As I stared down in the abandoned creature's eyes, a sudden calm came over me, and for the first time in years, my heart hardened by years of battle against the unseen enemy began to thaw. I remember smiling. Well, hey there, little fella. What are you doing all the way out here? I took the igloo full of guinea pigs back to the city, where a local animal shelter gladly took them in, all of them except one, the one that had looked me right in the eye. His siblings would simply not accept him as part of the herd, and so I accepted him instead. Oh, don't worry, you're safe now. I'll take care of you. I should probably give you a name. Let's see. I found you near a plastic igloo, so how about Iggy? Iggy the piggy. What do you think, little guy? Do you like that name? Ree, 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 ree. Now you're my little pig champ. Let me tell you, Redfield. For a few weeks, everything was wonderful. Iggy and I became the closest of comrades. Oh. Wait for me, furry friend. But unbeknownst to me, power forces were already at work. Forces that historic order were ill-equipped to combat. You see, 119 years ago, the Great Betrayal occurred. I won't bore you with the details, as I'm sure you already read about it in the school handbook. No, I didn't. But in the aftermath of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history, this entire town became a nexus for residual cosmetic energies. And you see, my dear Redfield, I believe this hill was the site of the final showdown between the armies of Minmo and Mira. Even now, the hilltop remains a supernatural hotspot of sorts. And that may explain the unearthly hunger that soon manifested itself within my tiny friend, who just happened to have been abandoned here. At first, Iggy's diet was much the same as any other guinea pig's. Lettuce, carrot, red pepper, an occasional blueberry, a cucumber. Oh boy, did he love a bit of cucumber. But that all changed when he revealed his taste for human flesh. Oh! One misty morning, as the gibbous moon still hung low in the sky, I was walking to him as usual. When, without warning, he went for the throat of a jogger who came a little too close. Oh my god. Iggy! No, bad guinea pig, bad. See? Bad guinea pig. Somehow they survived the encounter, but from that day on there was a quenching Iggy's thirst for blood. Every night, my sleep was invaded by the most terrible dreams. It was in those dreams that I came to know the red clutch of Stark. Hideous, maddening, paralyzing, fear. And it was through them that I learned the true name of my new god. It wasn't Iggy. His true name didn't even rhyme with Piggy. Well, what's the point? His true name was the Teeps. The dreams show me the faces of those he had chosen. Those whose blood he insisted that I spill. Those whose flesh he desired to consume. Please try to understand, Redfield. I tried to resist. Truly I did. At first, I even fed him with my own flesh and blood, and his favorite cucumber. Miles and miles of cucumber. But those things only salted his lust for a short time. And the dreams kept getting larger. They kept growing, swelling. They kept spreading out until I could barely think or function from the absence of rest. And it wasn't long before I was forced to feed him what he wanted. It wasn't long before I was forced to commit my first murder. I remember everything. I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. The names were Billy and Miriam Loking, twins, first years from the class next door. They lived in the same direction as me and often walked home with me. I recall that the roof of their house was a vivid blue, the shade reminiscent of a Mediterranean sea. One day, as we ambled homewards, I pointed out that they seemed as sleep-deprived as myself. And they told me that they too had been haunted by dire dreams, of human flesh being torn apart like crisp lettuce leaves. And then Billy said the name out loud, that awful name, the Teeps. It took the Teeps about a week to consume their bodies. I remember that their blood was, dark and rich, like wild berries. And for a few weeks, the dreams ceased. But when they returned, they were vast and beautiful and very, very hungry. Too hungry. Some of the people who were chosen were close friends of mine. Chuck Bobcat, Gwen Claymore, Anka Rose, Plant Hora. I couldn't bring myself to kill them, so instead, I killed others as substitutes. Unfortunately, killing is just one of those things that get easier the more you do it. Providing substitutes would anger the Teeps considerably. But ultimately, he would still consume the sacrifices, and my friends and I were allowed to live. In order to keep a close watch on the Teep's next victim, we established the Murder Club a short time later. Like, you couldn't make it like a less obvious name. Like, like the Guinea Pig Club. I don't know. Without the knowledge of the faculty, of course. Got much easier when Stella Artois, a new and influential member of the student council, was chosen by the Teeps. In exchange for her own life, she reluctantly agreed to assist us with our grim mission. Until the time comes for the Teeps to feed again, we befriend the chosen ones, invite them into our midst, and we make the final months in this world as fun-filled as we can. It only seems fair. I often wonder, what would have happened if I hadn't stumbled upon this hill? How different would our lives be right now? How much cleaner would our hands be? Our consciences? Well, please understand, Redfield. We only worship the Teeps because we have no other choice. It's either us or you. Yep. And that's why you're gonna die today. I'm sorry, but there's just no other way. The Teeps will be here at any moment. I've already performed the summoning ritual. Do you have any questions? You're gonna ask if I have questions? Yeah, what's the ritual? Yes, actually. So let's see, this is all just a big joke. Why didn't you tell someone about the Teeps so our friendship was all a big lie? Well, yeah, he pretty much just said that. I was thinking, why didn't you tell someone? Family or the police? Like, why don't you just shoot the guinea pig? Or, I don't know, like you'd rather shoot a human than shoot the guinea pig? I guess that may, I don't know. Or that aesthetic order you're always talking about. Believe me, Redfield, I wanted to, but the dreams made it clear that I would die if I did. However, I did tell my friends about it, and we eventually decided to form the Murder Club. It is immediately an imperfect solution, but at least this way the chosen ones get to enjoy themselves before they are sacrificed. We may take their lives, but in return we give them the gifts of friendship and acceptance. It's not the worst deal in the world. I mean, Claire, you had a ton of fun over the past few months, right? Do you have any more questions? Yeah. It's all just a big joke, right? I mean, right, Pen Senpai, Chuck Senpai? You're just playing a trick on me because I'm dumb, aren't you? It is pretty funny. Kaylee Guinea Pigs, my best and only friends, plotting to murder me. There's no way that could ever happen. I wish it was just a prank, but I assure you that every word I've spoken today is true. The teeps, the killings, the true reasons for the murder club, it is all very real. And very, very serious. I'm afraid he's telling the truth. I too had the same dreams as you. And I'm only alive today because of what Peyton did. What Peyton was forced to do. I can't say I'm happy about it, but it is what it is. I shake my head violently from side to side. I don't believe you. This isn't happening. Here, I'll prove it to you. Do you want to see the real reason why I didn't go to the beach? I watch wordlessly as the club president crouches down, and the first time that I've ever seen, pulls his hoodie over his head. Then he unbuttons his shirt, casts it aside, and stands up again. Whoa, okay. His entire upper body is patchwork of scar tissue, and he's like missing a piece. It's like something out of a horror movie. Like I said, I fed the teats of my own flesh and blood. Peyton Senpai. Is this proof enough for you? Do you have any more questions? So our friendship was all a big lie? All those afternoons spent in the club room? Wheel of woe? Sneaking into the school at night? It was all just an act? I feel the familiar stain of tears behind my eyes. It can't be. I promise you, the time we all spent together has been real. And so have the friendships we made along the way. Claire, your enthusiasm for the wheel, your laughter at my terrible jokes, your alarmingly large collection of squirrel photos. Those are all things I will sorely miss. And you three? You knew all about this? You said nothing? I thought we were friends. Do you have any more questions? I keep asking questions, so I guess I'll live longer? No. Do you have any more questions? No, I guess that about covers it then. The late afternoon breeze is cool against my face, but the teardrops that spill down my cheeks are warm. I should have known. I should have known that a girl like me could never have friends. I'm unlovable, just like my parents say I am. My friends fall silent, and for a moment, it feels like the entire world is holding its breath. Uh-oh. Guinea pig calling. He's coming. The time is now. Uh-oh. What the heck? How big is this guinea pig? Flash! My mouth falls open. I must be dreaming because that guinea pig just came crashing up the hillside. It's the size of a double-decker bus. Oh my god. It's looking right at me. Look at those massive teeth. They could rip a tank apart. Flash! Ree! I need to wake up. I squeeze my eyes shut. But when I open them again... Sweet Mimo! It's getting closer! It'll tear me to shreds. Flash! I know that I should run, but my feet feel like they're glued to the ground. I look helplessly over at the girls. Anka! Plant Senpai! Clay Senpai! What should I do? Ah! This is it. This is how I'm gonna die. Torn apart by a giant, evil guinea pig. I must admit, I never thought it would end this way. Like, if someone had asked me to write a top 10 list of ways I thought I might die, this wouldn't even be on it. Flash! The tease continues to advance. Now my entire world is filled with fluffy white hair. I brace myself for the impact. I wait for those giant teeth to rip and tear through my body. I'm sorry, Steve Cunn. We'll have to find your own nuts from now on. Flash. For the final time in my life, I close my eyes and I wait for the end credits to roll. And at last, after an eternity of holding my breath, the force of the blow sends me sprawling to the ground. But I'm not dead? In fact, other than the gut-wrenching terror that I feel at the moment, I'm fine? I open my eyes to find Plant standing above me. Are you okay? Plant Senpai? What's happening? And that's when I realize that impact just now. Senpai, you pushed me out of the way? You're damn right I did. The green girl smiles down at me and offers me her hand. I take it and she pulls me back to my feet. I don't understand. Plant Senpai has positioned herself between me and the Teeps. I watched this fiend devour so many of my friends already. I'm putting a stop to it right now. New kid, I'm so sorry for everything. She scrolls up at the giant guinea pig without a trace of fear on her face. You want to eat someone, you demon? Then eat me! I'm basically a vegetable. She turns back to me and her expression softens. Hey, you're my friend. And a tension I roll back but killed me. And on top of that, you're super cute. I'm not gonna let this monster kill you like all the others. Horror! Stop that farce right now. Plant, do you have any idea what you're doing? I know exactly what I'm doing, and I should have done it a long time ago. Then you leave me no other choice. Bobcat, Mr. President, shoot them both. Let's hope the Teeps doesn't mind the taste of lead. If you say so, sir. Chuck raises the handgun again, pointing at first at Plant and then at me. Alright, you primitive screwheads, listen up. You see this? This is the Beretta 925S. Sorry, that's FS. The sweet baby was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. It's got an open side, short recoil delayed locking block system, which yields a faster cycle time, delivers exceptional accuracy and reliability. You got that? I have no idea what he's talking about, but I need to do something about the situation right now. I should call out for help, hurl insults at him, run at him, and grab the gun. I don't have to do that. I'm gonna insult him. Making him mad is a great idea. Yeah, or he's just gonna shoot me first. I guess we'll see. I thought that's the meanest insult I could think of. There are no words for how disgusting you are. Yes, there are. You just never learned them. Now be quiet and let me kill you. Yeah. You died. What a shame. Yeah, that was a shame, I guess. Oh, is it letting me go back? Chuck raises a handgun again, pointing at it first at Plant, then at me. Alright, you primitive screwheads, listen up. You see this? This is the Beretta. Yes, let me do it again. Interesting. You got that? I have no idea what he's talking about, but I need to do something right now. Guess I'm gonna run at him. I should run at him and grab the gun. This is literally the last thing he'll be expecting me to do. As quickly as I can, I lower myself into a sprinter stance, and I dash towards him at sonic speed. New kid, stop! But I can't stop now. I'm only a few paces away. That gun is mine. Chuck shakes his head, a pity look on his face. This is literally the first thing I expected you to do. You could at least try to serve pain or something. Well, I guess you guys, if someone's pointing a gun at them, don't make them mad and don't run at them. I mean, I know not to run at them, but I guess calling for help is going to do something. I mean, okay, we'll see. I mean, they could at least, like, make this, like, a little better. You see this? You see this gun? This is a gun, man. And has good this and me, and me. You got that? Alright, I guess I'm calling out for help. Throw back my head and I scream as loudly as I can. Someone, anyone, please, save us! My voice echoes out across the silent hills. I'm sure that entire city must have heard my plea, but nobody came. When the echoes finally fall silent, Chuck grins at me trumpily. Too bad. Looks like no one has come to save you this time. Now be quiet and let me kill you. Huh? Wait, what? A frick? What the heck? Oh my god, is it a squirrel? Now it's my turn to grin trumpily. Steve Con, you came! You really came to save me! I knew you would! Chuck's mouth falls open. He must think he's dreaming. Because the squirrel that just came scampering up the hillside is the size of a two-seater sofa. I guess that's what I've been saying. Oh, hey Steve Con. So great to finally meet you. You look a lot smaller in the photos. I flash my screen savior and my hardest thumbs up. Get him, Steve Con! I watch gleefully as Steve Con's eyes begin to glow with a crimson light. And he fires off one of his ultra-intensity laser beams that his species are famous for! Frick! Oh my gosh. What? My hand! Oh my god. When Chuck staggers back to his feet, he's missing his entire right hand. The laser blasts it clean off along with the gun. Chuck stares down at the stump and then glares up at me. You were lucky. We'll meet again. Then he stumbles away down the hillside. I spin on my heels and look back at Plant. Well, that certainly escalated quickly, but it serves him right. Too bad his arms don't grow back like mine do. I grin at her high in the potent cocktail of adrenaline and confusion that's coursing through my body. Plant Senpai, I'm so happy that you saved me, and of course I accept your apology, but I have no idea what we should do next. Just a few feet away from us, the Teeps is hungrily leaping up the trail of blood that Chuck left behind. I'm not sure what I was expecting us to be doing today, but it definitely wasn't this. Honestly, I don't know either, but remember that one time in Tenshei when Toast-chan got drowned and you somehow soloed that level 84 dungeon boss? Oh yeah, I just got lucky, I guess. Well, I want to get lucky with you again, right here on this hill. Oh, not like that. Unless... I hear footsteps behind me. And I watch as Anka and Clay take their places on either side of Plant. Listen. It's not like I care if you live or die or anything like that. But I just wanted to say that we were in the wrong. All of us were. Never mind Mira and Mimo. The real great betrayal is what we've done to you. And I'm sorry, okay? I've closed my eyes to the dark side of the Merg Hub for too long, but no more. My eyes are open now. Anka, I gaze with wonder at the amethyst eyes of the Caffeine Queen. I accept your apology too. With you on our side, we can't lose. Ha! Well, obviously. The same goes for me. I've kept my mouth shut about the atrocities the club has committed. But I'm through with all that. I'm not afraid anymore. Without warning, Clay suddenly throws back her head and screams like a banshee. I'm through with keeping quiet. Do you hear me? It takes a few moments for the ringing in her ears to subside. I'm sorry, Claire-chan. Can you ever forgive me? Clay senpai. Are you sure with a double wink? That's not the same as a blink. Of course I can, silly. I smile warmly at all three of my friends. Now we really are an unstoppable team. Yes. With all the stats combined, we borderline OP. Then allow me to nerf you. If any of you paid attention to a single word I've said today, the Teeps must be appeased. We have no other choice. The power of love isn't going to save the day this time. The Teeps does not think. He cannot be reasoned with. If you don't sacrifice yourself, Redfield, then we're all going to meet with one terrible fate. That's where you're wrong. Oh? I quickly unzip my backpack and pull out the tablet of GUINEA Pig. Its familiar weight is a great comfort to me. Tia Semi, and I will find a way. It's a nice tablet, I'll give you that, but the engraving gives you no tactical advantage whatsoever. Besides, you're forgetting one more very basic thing. You don't have what it takes to win this. I'll make you eat those words. Flash. Here he comes. I twirl around and sure enough, the dire pig is stalking towards us again. He's chattering his enormous teeth together. That sound is like a war drum. A blank, blood-crazed insect feels the beast's eyes. But he isn't the only oversized beast on this hilltop. All 5 of us watch open mouth as the titan-sized guinea pig and squirrel square up to one another. Flourish! Angry squirrel sounds. I put my fist in the air. It's Steve Kahn versus the Teeps! Place your bets! Plant places a shaky hand on my shoulder. New kid, can Steve Kahn really win this fight? Of course! I'll take time for his laser beam to recharge, but I've been studying his every move for months now. You should see the size of his walnuts he can carry away. They're like boulders. I know exactly how strong my precious Steve Kahn is. So don't worry, he's gonna win. I sure hope you're right. I watch my heart in my throat as a truly epic battle begins. Oh no, Steve Kahn! I watch with dismay as my nut-holding hero is shunned to the sky. He lands on his feet some distance away. Steve Kahn, you're okay! Thank goodness! I breathe a sigh of relief. But it's clear that the Teeps is just too strong, even for him, and I can't risk him getting hurt. Steve Kahn, listen to me. You can go home now. I'm gonna be fine, I promise. I'll see you tomorrow morning for our daily photo shoot. Now get going! For a moment, the sofa-sized squirrel watches me with his adorable black eyes. And then he squares away, heading back towards the town. Steve Kahn, be safe! I turn my attention back to the Teeps. Curse you, giant, evil guinea pig! How dare you harm the one and only Steve Kahn? The colossal pig stalks even closer. Look out! I think he's gonna charge! Yep, he is definitely charging. Plant and the other girls throw themselves out of harm's way, but it's clear that the beast only has eyes for me. I guess I am the chosen one or whatever. But now I need to make a choice. Let's see, stand my ground and fight, board him off with the tablet of GUINEA Pig, casually cartwheel out of the way. Feel like this would get me killed. That'd probably get me killed, so I guess I could cartwheel all the way, but what's that really gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. Let's try this. As a killer guinea pig gallops towards me, I raise the tablet of GUINEA Pig high above my head. A rough stone glitters dully in the evening light. The power of Tia Sanada compels you! The Teeps continues to charge, but my conviction remains strong. Just as he opens his mouth to bite my head off, he lets loose a squeal of terror at the sight of the morning star. And the beast veers off to one side, missing me entirely. His momentum carries him onward, puts him on a collision course with paint. Oh, bog bag. Pet senpai! My mouth drops open as the Teeps launches the leader of the murder club high into the sky. Sure hope he lands on something or someone soft. Oh, didn't look like that. But there's no time to mourn him. As the Teeps wheels around to charge at me again. Finish him, new kid! You can do this. Yes, I believe in you. Go, Claire-chan. Everyone, leave it to me. I face down the Teeps with a cocky smile on my face. You've haunted my dreams for months, you pig. But now it's time for me to end this nightmare. You may be bigger than me, and full of cosmic power or whatever, but I have two things that you don't. I have true friends, and I have... Let's see. My AT field. The power of love. Talos of GUINEA PIG. The phone number of a kind... That's right. Phone number of a kind friend. I make a T shape with both of my hands. The universe signed for a timeout. The Teeps. Huh? The Teeps hesitates. I pull my cell phone out of my pocket. I open up the address book. I scroll past the numbers for my parents, my sister, Stella, the emergency services, and finally find the contact info for Mallory Towers. Hope she isn't busy. I press the call button and wait. Pick up, pick up. The Teeps. Hello? To my relief, Mallory picks up after the first few rings. Mallory's son, hi! Oh, hey, Claire's son. How's it going? So great to hear Mallory's voice again. I'll have to catch up with, but I need to get straight to the point. Do you remember what you said on the beach that day? That I should call you if I ever find myself in a situation I didn't know how to deal with? Of course I do. No concern creeps into Mallory's conversational tone. Wait, is everything okay? Well, I make eyeward contact with the Teeps. I'm kinda locked in a battle to the death with a giant flesh-eating guinea pig from hell. Oh, I see. Let me pass you on to Ramchun. We're hanging out today. She's a lot better with giant monsters than I am. A few seconds of silence elapsed as Mallory passed over the phone. Teeps is eyeing me up like a big, juicy cucumber. I don't think he'll wait much longer. At last I hear Ramona's haughty voice in my ear. Good evening, my loyal familiar. Mallory Dona has informed me of your fight. Fear not. I am casting my strongest summoning spell as we speak. Ominous chattering echoes across the phone line. Dumbledore! Give me the power, I beg you! I feel a surge of power in the palm of my free hand. And out of nowhere, a glowing volleyball materializes. Just like the one we used on the beach that day. Except it's filled to the brim with chaos energy. I got it, Ramona-san! I know exactly what to do with it. Make me proud, Clara Dono. Send that infernal abomination back to the abyss! Mallory shouts her support too. You're gonna be just fine, Clara-san. Just keep looking ahead, okay? Okay, I'll call you back in a bit. I hang up the phone. I take a deep breath, envisioning the meta room in my mind. Then I charge towards the Teeps at maximum speed. Hi-ya! You want to swallow something, you big fluffy bully? Then swallow this. Courtesy of my friends in the Kindness Club. I hurl the cryo-infused volleyball skywards. Hop as high as I can. Chaos Spike! And spike it with every speck of strength I have left. The ball streaks towards the monster, gapping maw.
Mm.
In the aftermath of my death-defying finishing move, there's a long, slow moment of silence. I lock eyes with the quivering opponent, and I await his next move with bated breath. Flourish. Until finally... Teeps implodes in a bright vortex of cosmic energy. I watch as the last glimmers of my otherworldly light gradually fade away. See you, space piggy. And then I turn around to face my friends. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Can't believe you actually pulled that off. Oh, you 20,000 guy. I knew you had it in you, Claire-chan. Girls, I run over and throw my arms around all 3 of them. Well, hello there, cutie. Wasn't expecting that. I guess I don't mind this. I squeeze them tightly. And then I realize them and take a step backwards. Everyone, thank you so much. Without your help, I would have been... My vision suddenly blurs. And my knees tremble beneath me. New kid? Are you okay? Claire-chan? I slowly but surely give them a hearty thumbs up. I'm fine. I just need to close my eyes for a second. It's been a long day. Alive? Hear me? What happened? My head feels fine. I'm laying down in my bed. Did I just take another nap? Stella is sitting by the side of my bed, staring down at me. Are you okay? Claire-chan? Stella-chan? What happened? Oh, the Teeps. My tired mind slowly shows me a montage of today's events. The betrayals of Chuck Bobcat and Paint Drinkerson. The earnest apologies from Plant Whore Anchor Rose and Gwen Claymore. In my hard-fought battle against a flesh-eating guinea pig god. My head still full of cotton wool, I stare up at Stella. She's wearing a blue t-shirt that really suits her, and a concerned expression doesn't suit her at all. Did I win? You sure did, but everyone thought I had killed you. After the fight, it seemed like you fainted. I guess you've been running on pure adrenaline for a while. Claymore senpai called me concerned about you, and I dispatched a student council spec ops team to bring you in. We found you collapsed in a heap on that hilltop. Oh, I'm sorry I put you through all that trouble, Stella-chan. Especially during summer vacation. Have you spoken to the police yet? Pain senpai? You said he killed people. We don't need to involve the CCPD in this. Student council is more capable of cleaning up the situation. I see. Where are Plant senpai and the others now? And where is Tia senpai? Your stone tablet? Don't worry, you brought it back with you. It should be under the bed along with your phone. As for the girls, they left just a few minutes ago. They were really worried about you, but your sister said she'd call them as soon as you woke up. Ah, yeah, that sounds like Jill. What about Chuck senpai? Plant senpai. Plant senpai. Well, nobody has any idea where Bobcat senpai might be, but I got people on the case. He won't get far. As for Drinkerson senpai, well, my team is still cleaning up that particular paint spillage. So it's over then. It's all over. Over? I suppose it is. Yeah, we won, didn't we? The Teeps is gone, and so is Paint senpai. And Chuck senpai is totally armless. I like that. So nothing bad is gonna happen from now on. Right, Stella-chan? Stella-chan doesn't say anything. She doesn't even look at me in the eye. And I think I know the reason why. Oh, don't worry. Paint senpai explained everything. He told me that you were only helping him because he had no choice, but it's okay, Stella-chan. I flashed her a hearty thumbs up and smiled at her sincerely. I forgive you. Everyone makes mistakes. I know I sure do. But I hope we can still be friends after all this. Claire-chan, thank you. The truth is, I hate to admit it, but I was afraid. Afraid of dying. Afraid of being driven insane like Drinkerson senpai. Now that fear chased me down a dark and twisted path. Do you remember when I told you about parallel universes? Oh, yeah. The Everest Wheeler or something like that. The Everett Wheeler model, quantum mechanics, yes. Do you remember how I said there are maybe an infinite number of other worlds in which different choices were made and different scenarios played out as a result? She speaks slowly as if she's carefully choosing her words. I keep my mouth closed and listen as she continues. Maybe one of those other worlds, I made better choices. Maybe I used the student council's power to put a stop to all this. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in that world I wouldn't have let you down. I mean, I'm going to be the third female president of Argentina someday. And I couldn't even stop a giant airlift guinea pig from consuming the students I was sworn to protect. But you could. Somehow, Claire-chan, you saved us all. You're a goddamn hero. I can feel my face turning fire hydrant red, so I bury my head underneath the covers. You must be tired. I'll let you get some rest. Call me tomorrow, okay? We have a lot to talk about. Okay, I will, Stella-chan. Oh, to turn out the light when I go? Yeah. Alright. Oh, and Claire Chan? Ni agara mucho que perros perdonme. Sorry guys, my Spanish is really bad. I don't know what that means. So I closed the door behind her. I listened as her soft footsteps fade away. Ah, what a day it's been. I'm so sleepy. I closed my eyes. Oh, it's just my phone. I open my eyes and fumble around the floor. My phone is under my bed, exactly where so it should be. As I scoop it up, my fingers brush against something else. Something made of stone. I smile. Sleep tight, Teo-senpai. Thank you for protecting me today. I gaze sleepy at my phone's cracked screen. Got an email. Open it and read the contents. Hey, Claire-san, it's Mallory. Plant said by call and told us the whole story. I knew that Chuck guy was super sus. Hold a gun on you? Who does that? What an absolute weenie. But everyone else, just like I told you at the beach, they love you. Let's all keep moving forward together and never look back. Oh, and Austrians feel great after a fight to the death. Just saying. Still smiling, I put my phone back on the floor. I slowly drift off to sleep. I'll send a reply to her message when I wake up in the morning. See, am I gonna have a dream? After School Murder Club. Yay! Oh. Interesting. Game by Rabbit, Deer, You. Huh. Oh, man. So, yeah, obviously, you know, you can go back and choose different stuff. Like, you know, you could choose a different good luck charm, which I'm sure would change the story somehow, but I don't see how it could really change the story that much. Maybe it just changes who you become closer with. I mean, I don't see how like the story can really change that much, because no matter what, I mean, you're gonna be sacrificing a guinea pig. So I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try again and see what happens if you choose, like, I think it was like a cardboard box, and then what was the other thing? Oh, the valve, because that could have saved the shop, but at the same time, the shop like came back, so it's like even if I would have saved the shop, it was still there. So would that really make a difference? I don't know. But I definitely liked this game. It's not a game I normally have played, and obviously it wasn't like a scary game. I mean, obviously there was like that one jump scare, you know, when he comes to you in your dream, and then obviously, you know, get shot at, I guess. But not my typical horror game, not my typical game, but I did like it. And of course, like I said, guinea pigs, come on, I love guinea pigs. I had guinea pigs, and they definitely squeak a lot. They do not eat human flesh, though. They actually don't eat any kind of meat, so yeah. But it's just funny, like, out of all like the animals, a guinea pig. It's just so funny. And then of course it was like a big guinea pig too. It wasn't just like I originally thought it was just gonna be like a little guinea pig, but it was a huge guinea pig. And then that was funny too, like when you find out that Steve Kahn is also a big squirrel. Like you think, oh, he's just a typical little squirrel. Because even though she kept saying he's as big as 2 sofas, you're like, oh, she's just saying that. Like, you know, you didn't really consider that to be true. So that was kind of funny too. And that's what I like about this game too, is it basically makes fun of itself. Like there's a lot of bad jokes in it, but I liked that. Obviously, you know, there was a lot of horror jokes in it, anime jokes in it. So that's what I really liked about it. It was kind of slow at some parts, but that's how these games work, you know. And yeah, so I'm kind of curious if I wait through the end, is something gonna happen? I don't know. So I'm just gonna wait, see if something happens. If not, I'll just cut out this part. So I'll just go and say that, you know, thank you guys for joining me. If anyone is interested, I could try playing again and pick something else and see if it goes anywhere else. They did mention another, like, what was it? I can't think of the Steam, whatever. Or that chick's family owns. I guess you could download that or something. Light Beach. I like the reflection. I'm gonna see if I can pass this and see what happens. Oh, find the Real Murder Club on YouTube. Automatic Bobcat Claymore Blend. What? Huh. Interesting. Oh my gosh, it's the guinea pig! Oh no, in loving memory of Toki, the Teep's Wartooth. Oh. Oh, it only lived 3 years? Oh. Oh, now I know why, why they chose a guinea pig. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, 1 year later. Let's see. I thumb over the alarm clock on the beside table. It falls silent with a satisfying click. I slowly open my eyes. And I stare up at the familiar ceiling on my bedroom. We moved into this house over a year ago, you see. And what a year it's been. So much has happened. I made so many unforgettable memories. And as far as today, well, I'm sorry guys. I really can't talk. Today is the first day of the new semester. Oh wait, is this starting over? Oh my gosh, it's starting over. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here then. And let me save here. So again, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the beach episode, and then of course the ending, which I think was the best part. Obviously, I mean, just seeing like a guinea pig versus a squirrel was hilarious, and hearing, you know, ree, and oh yeah, this is definitely a good game. So thank you guys so much. Again, this is Resident Evil Duck. If you have any recommendations for horror games or anything you want me to play, or like I said, if you want me to try playing this again and do different choices, I'll do that as well. So please leave me any comments and messages, and I will look into them. Thank you so much.